Rodger Hedgecock, radio talk show host, is joining us here on FTR Radio on Right Online 2010. Now, switching gears a little bit, we were on your website right before you come on. You were coming on here and noticed that you are taking a lead in the boycott in Arizona. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I love Arizona. I want to stand up for Arizona because they're standing up for us at the border. They're standing up against the selective enforcement of laws, the crazy non-enforcement. You know, the federal government actually went into federal court in Phoenix, Arizona, and asserted that Arizona was wrong to try to enforce the law because the feds had decided not to enforce it. This from a guy who held up his hand and put his hand on the Bible and swore to enforce the law, faithfully execute the laws, I think is the phrase in the oath, faithfully execute the laws of the United States of America. Then he comes up in court in a sworn document in court saying, no, I have the right not to enforce laws. What? So, and by the way, that judge down there is a tough woman judge. I think she's going to kick this thing out. I think she's not going to give him the injunction. So anyway, the boycott is I'm taking the show down to Tucson. I've got an affiliate down there, WQTH in Tucson. We're going to go down there, and I've got buses coming in from Albuquerque, Las Vegas, San Diego. So we're going to pull people in. We're going to have a giant rally to support Arizona, to support standing up for the law, to support standing up to the drug cartels. All that stuff needs to be done.
Sounds like a very exciting event. When is that again?
That's coming up August 5, Thursday, August 5, in Tucson, Arizona, at the Sheraton on Grant Avenue.
Okay, so now what do you have going on today?
Today, I'm speaking at the general function here today at this, because I'm going to tell people that, look, as a talk show host, I'm tired of talking. I really am. The time has come for action. I've been talking my head off for 25 years. We know what's wrong. We know that the liberty that we cherish so much is slipping through our fingers as we look at the headlines every day. So it's important for us now to stand up as Americans and act, or we won't be able to pass along the same America to the next generation that we got passed along to us. And that's just wrong. So it's time to take action. It's time to get out and support your candidates. I'm going to turn my radio show into a fundraiser for the specific candidates I think ought to be elected. We did it for Roy Blunt in Missouri, for instance, who's running against Robin Carnahan for U.S. Senate. I think that's a seat that Republicans ought to have. And we raised a ton of money on the Internet for Roy the day we were on the air. And I'm going to do more of that.
Well, in the end, where can everyone find things, all things, Rodger Hedgecock?
At RodgerHedgecock.com, ROGERHEDGECOCK.com.
Well, there you have it, kids. This is Rodger Hedgecock joining us today on FTR Radio's coverage of Right Online 2010.